I thought my marriage was perfect. My wife, Sarah, and I had been together for 10 years, married for 7. We were high school sweethearts, the couple everyone said was destined to last forever. She was my rock, my best friend, my everything. She always said, "I would never, ever cheat on you." It's the one line I would never cross. I believed her with every fiber of my being. But then, things started to feel off. It was subtle at first. She started working late more often, blaming a big project at her marketing firm. Then there were the girls' nights out that became a weekly thing instead of a monthly treat. I tried not to be suspicious. I trusted her. When I'd ask, she'd laugh and say I was being silly. "You're the only one for me," she'd say, kissing my cheek before heading out the door. The first real crack in my trust appeared when I saw a message pop up on her phone one evening while she was in the shower. It was from a guy named Mark Work. The message was simple. Tonight was amazing. My heart pounded in my chest. When she came out, I casually asked who Mark was. She barely looked up from her phone, saying he was just a new, overly enthusiastic colleague. The lie was so smooth, so practiced. I wanted to believe it, so I did. A week later, I found a receipt in her car's glove box while looking for a pen. It was from a fancy restaurant across town, a place we'd only been to for special anniversaries. The date was from a night she claimed she was working late. The receipt was for 2 people, with 2 entrees and a bottle of expensive wine. When I confronted her, she got defensive. She said she took a client out, that the company paid for it, and she was furious I was snooping. The argument was huge, and she made me feel guilty for even questioning her. The final undeniable proof came from our shared phone bill. I was looking over the charges and noticed a number she called and texted constantly at all hours of the day and night. It wasn't my number, or her mom's, or her best friend's. Out of a gut-wrenching curiosity, I saved the number in my own phone. A profile picture popped up on a messaging app. A man, smiling. It was the same man from her company's website, Mark. I pieced together the timeline. The late nights, the girls' nights, the texts, the dinner. It was all a lie. Carefully constructed web of deceit. She'd sworn she would never cheat, but her actions told a completely different story. That night, I packed a bag. When she came home, I didn't yell. I just looked at her and said, "I know about Mark." The color drained from her face. There were no more lies she could tell. The timeline had already spoken the truth. It's a painful reminder that sometimes the people you trust the most can be the ones to break that trust in the most devastating way. Dealing with betrayal is one of the hardest things anyone can go through. If you're struggling with a similar situation, please remember you're not alone, and it's okay to seek support. Talking to a therapist or a trusted friend can make a world of difference. Thank you for listening to my story. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content. Stay strong.